Hello, welcome to Natty's Crafts. I'm Natalie. I always do all the crafting. And today we are going to upgrade some Dollar Tree decorations. I went to Dollar Tree yesterday. I am only supposed to go once a month, and I have already been this month, so I'm breaking the law. But I had to go because I wanted to get two of the large $5 Christmas trees for my fireplace, or one on each side of my fireplace. That's a whole different story. I don't know why I'm saying this. Anyway, today it's going to be Christmas decorations that we're going to do some upgrades on and be able to put on our tree to make them look more high-end. So go ahead and give the video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and make sure to subscribe. Whenever you subscribe, you should hit the bell so that you know when the next video comes out. So let's go ahead and go take a look. So the first decoration is going to be these little, very sparkly, bright snowmen. We're just going to make them look a little better. So we have to take off all of the pesky hang tags, I guess they're considered. And I couldn't even figure out how to do that part, so I'm already falling behind here. But I did end up getting them off, thankfully. It's not that difficult. It's just, you know, when you're busy, you don't think about how to do stuff properly. So once we get those all off, we are going to wipe off some of that glitter because those hats that the snowmen are wearing are just pure glitter. So we're just going to take some of that off. We have a better solution for taking care of it, but this is how we're just going to get the few flakes that are just hanging out. We're going to get those off. And then we're going to spray them with this hairspray. This is just some aerosol white rain hairspray from Dollar Tree. So just do a quick little coat of that on that glitter. It'll help to keep it still or keep it implanted when we paint these. So I'm going to spray, I bought 2 packages, so I have 4 of the ornaments. So I'm going to spray all 4 with the hairspray. And then all we're going to do is paint them. Now they have the little topper, so I did need to take the little topper off because I didn't want to paint that white. I ended up painting the toppers kind of a bronzy, goldy type of color, and somehow I didn't show that at all here. But first we're going to start off by painting the snowman. So I kind of did it in half, so I held the bottom and painted the top and then let that dry a little bit, and then did the opposite, held the top and painted the bottom. So we're just going to do that for all 4 of our snowmen. And of course, you could paint these a different color if you didn't want them white, of course. Make them your own. So this is how they look when they're pure white. Now these are adorable just like that. You could hang them on your tree just like that and they would be ideal because they look very high-end like that. Now, I somehow wanted a little bit more of a cartoonish look, so I ended up painting in the eyes, the buttons, and the nose. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just using a black marker. This happens to be a glass paint marker. I don't know. But that's what I had, so that's what I used. And then we're going to paint the nose orange, or the carrot, I guess it would be. And this would be a fun activity to do with the kids or grandkids, because they'd be able to do all of this. There's no hot glue or anything dangerous happening. And I almost forgot his smile, so I had to add his smile on. And you could customize these a little bit. There are indentations of where everything goes, so you can't do too much, but you could make his smile look a little different if you wanted to give him a little smirk or something. Then we're going to give him an actual scarf. So I'm just using this cloth ribbon that I've got here. Well, if it's ribbon, isn't it usually cloth? I don't know. But I have this little red ribbon that I used on my decorations the previous week, so I'm going to use that again because I like it. And again, I'm going for more of a cartoonish look. Not that this looks like a cartoon, but I want it to be more fun, not my kind of standard, very monochromatic look. We're going to just glue the ends of the scarf down just so that they stay in place. and then we'll just need to cut off the ends. Now, I thought that I was going to be fancy and dovetail the ends of his scarf, and this ribbon is too small, and I figured out that scarves don't have dovetails. That's ribbon that has that. So then I ended up on the other side here, I just cut it straight across, and then I ended up going back and cutting the other side straight across. No need to be fancy. And he was adorable. And so then there's the little, I painted the little topper gold, again, a bronze-ish gold. And there he is. Is that adorable? I think he's adorable. He looks a little bit cartoonish, but much better than the craziness of the Dollar Tree, in my opinion. And so I did 2 of them with the red scarf and then 2 of them in a green scarf. There's the green one there. And so I thought those were adorable. And then we're going to redo these very glittery reindeer. I get these reindeer almost every year, and I don't know that I've ever done a video on them, so I figured I'd do it this time. So we are going to do the same thing basically. We're going to spray them with hairspray. I am going to put them on a cloth this time because that hairspray made my silicone mat all sticky. So again, we're just going to take that White Rain aerosol hairspray. You can use any hairspray, it doesn't matter, but aerosol would be best. And we're just going to spray. Make sure you do both sides. And then just spray them again on the other side. And then you're going to want to take the hangers off of these. You can save them because if your hands work well, you can re-knot them and make the same hangers work. Once we've got the hangers off, we're going to paint them white. And depending on what paint you use. Now, I was using a chalk paint, but my dauber had some water in it. So it took, I think I did 3 coats. But you could probably do this in 2 if you have a dry brush or dauber. I do recommend using the dauber because it just looks good. It adds the texture or keeps the texture and is quite easy. So to dry them, I am just using my regular old hair dryer. And you can see they're quite a bit whiter after a few coats. And then again, we're still going after the little bit of a cartoonish touch. So I'm gonna paint in his hooves black. When I used to show horses, we used to do this. We used the hoof black to blacken up their feet and make them all shiny and pretty. So I'm gonna do that to my reindeer just to bring back the good old days, I guess. And then we are also going to, he has a little bump where his eye would be, so we're also going to create a little eye for him there. And you could make it pretty or, you know, not round. I didn't make mine round. I made them kind of an oval shape. And then last, every reindeer is a Rudolph. So I'm going to paint all of their noses red. You get 5 of these reindeer in the package, so all 5 of mine had the red nose. And then we're going to add a little decoration to his neck. So I'm going to use this ribbon. I think this was from Dollar Tree. No, this was from Hobby Lobby, I think. I don't know. I don't honestly remember. But we're going to cut the ribbon so that it's just long enough to get around his neck. We're going to cut the ribbon in almost half. So the bottom half of the ribbon, we're going to thread through a bell. So the part that you cut has to be thin enough to fit through the top of the bell. And then once you've got the bell attached to the ribbon, then we're just going to hot glue the ribbon onto his neck in the back. And don't burn yourself too badly. And then the same thing on the other side. I did cut the ribbon down to make sure it fit. I cut it in half so that I could bend the ribbon a little bit. And then again, just hot glue it down to the other side of the ribbon. And we're just going to do that 4 more times. This is another one that would be a fun activity if you're doing something like at work. Like my team, I always have them do decorations. I don't know that any of them enjoy it, but this is what we do. And so this would be one of those things that was easy. Anyone can do it. It's not difficult. It's not dangerous, anything. So your kids could do it, your grandkids, your people at work. You could do it during a Christmas party. You know, just kind of basic fun. This is the hardest part of the whole craft, is putting the bell through the ribbon and attaching the ribbon. Oh, I guess there is hot glue. I forgot about that. You could use regular glue, though. You could use just a regular super glue if you were working with kids or other people who don't know how to behave. Not that kids don't know how to behave. That's not what I meant. And that's it. And there it is, looking so adorable on the Christmas tree. We went from the sparkly gold to a much prettier white. And there he is on my tree along with the snowman we just made. I thank you so much for stopping by Natty's Crafts today. I sure hope you could give the video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and make sure to subscribe. Whenever you subscribe, you should make sure to hit the bell so that you know when the next video comes out. I love it when you subscribe, so go ahead and do that. And I thank you so much for those of you that have subscribed. I am up over 500 subscribers now, and it's taken me forever, but boy, I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. Now remember, appreciate today, as tomorrow is never promised. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a great one.